Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing the piano again? Can everyone hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Aha! You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up the piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day where school we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a very specific thing to look forward to. Come on. You're saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by all of you people? Because. That's right. It's right in your name. Mon-Ika. Eh? That's how you say my name I call. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's focus on our own event. Yeah, I didn't get the joke. Okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions are as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting in the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I move my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sherry shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I warily glance at Sherry before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation had already dispersed, with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Jesus, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into this a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Jesus. You certainly know a lot about her more than I do. Yeah, but she never really is like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know that's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'd drop it. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Jesus. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined this club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sari is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always been. Ehe. You're so funny, Jesus. Have you ever thought that maybe you always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is around you? Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk with her, so try not to think too much about it for now. Ah, all right. Monica smiles meaningfully. But I already know that I won't be able to get a word out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice quiet so I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. Yep.
What happened?
Oh, it just bugged out. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's something I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't much time, so... Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worried or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glanced down from her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something came up for a minute. But can we just get started now? I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about anything. I messed up that line. She particularly mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've been thinking about Sayuri, that's all. Sayuri? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, you should trust her a little bit more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. Ugh. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. See, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah, don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not. Jeez. If you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already.
Such a similarity.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out the clubroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the poems and do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayuri. Alright, Dylan, you get to pick this time. First time.
Start with Sayuri.
This is your best one so far. It really is nice, Jesus. Thanks. Sarah, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Eh? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Eehee. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Jesus. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this the most. Why? Don't you want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayuri. I know you have sometimes put up with me, and I have sometimes put up with you. And we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write them when thinking about you. Sayuri? No. Jesus. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayuri? Glance around the room to make sure nobody's noticed this. Sayuri, I probably have never said this before, but I understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayuri shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Jesus. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. Haha. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself.
Oh no.
Alright, Lumpy.
Yuri, why not?
Yuri?
Yeah. ...
Well done, Jesus. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writings like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would come to me ashore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with the girls in the club. It's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Jesus? Eh? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writings and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is so fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just mean I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Lumpy, if you could read this.
Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface under a clean blue sky and exposure of bliss, but beneath, gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest would get lost in it, is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. Where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line. Tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward and I turn to earth forevermore.
Damn.
Damn. Yuri makes really meaningful poems.
She does. They're very deep. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote something similar to each other in different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write something on the same topic as each other again. I suppose it's better to compare our differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Theo.
quick question, Theo. Which one's which?
There you go. Hi, Jesus. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Aha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. Makes you think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. Aha, that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everybody. But Terry and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here is all. Yeah, I'm sorry if it's putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Oh, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purposes, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill of expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look in her eyes to find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I speak, she responds with a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers is sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but I was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I didn't really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, when would the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll focus more on everything that went into it and things you can work on. It's so much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I like Monica. She seems very normal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just like a head on right.
Kind of like down to
she
earth.
doesn't fit a stereotype here. Because you have the tsundere, you have the quiet, timid type, and then you have the best friend type. I guess she's the president type, but anyway.
She's just a normal person.
Yeah. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. I just want. I'm just the one of us in this club that makes sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you end up scaring me away? That's It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even when I have to put up with you. Good.
Damn, Jesus.
Natsuki, I elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ahaha. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her palm out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light, the walls in your mind that will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Oh. Yeah. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be a beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. That's kind of deep. I like that one. It was more cheerful than the other ones.
Yeah.
It could also be a song if you tried hard. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about the negative things, so I want to write something nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. It's kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, geez, she's better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Look, you can really see her doing that too. Make us write a simple topic than trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a sec. Is it just me, or did you say something strange right now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Geez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different is that Sayuri isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayuri has always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. What the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling well today, so she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No, first of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, and we'll need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. As for you, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, not that at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder for you when she's not around. Ah, that might be the case, but I can't also be a leader on my own. Then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression still makes me suspicious.
I love atmosphere.
I love the atmosphere around beer. It's great. Oh, goodness. Okay. Your mind is already erasing, I see. That's great. It'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Jesus. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's Monica is suggesting I spend all weekend with one of the club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned you'd handle the baking on your own. Jesus may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he'd be more suitable assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that.
Oh, now they're fighting for us. Oh, stop, ladies.
How hard could it be to make a few
Plenty of
decorations?
Jesus to go around.
Sounds more like you're just making excuses.
Plenty of my
for
body
Jesus
broken
too.
for you.
What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? What do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's up to Jesus to decide how he contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Geez, yeah, we haven't spent much time with Monica, have we?
No, I don't
Can we
think it's
sell
given
this
us any
already?
option.
Yeah. Jesus, are you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh, but Sayuri. Of course I'm going to go with...
Hey,
Wait,
Dio. What are you thinking? What?
So we have Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, or Sayuri.
Everyone say one at once?
I'm stuck between Monica and Sayuri.
That's who I'm stuck between. I want to kind of go Monica because we haven't had the option to, but then at the same time I want to stick with Sayori.
Screw Monica.
Sayuri?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it isn't going to be anyone, I prefer helping Sayuri. Well, I mean, we're already neighbors in. But Monica says that Sayuri was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult.
Oh.
We'll go with Monica then.
Alright.
I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayuri as well. But Jesus was the one who... that doesn't really matter. You're the one who scared him from picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. You can't hear it, but the music's really silly right now. You shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, you sound like you guys are the one with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, I wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? And we wouldn't do as good a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's certainly most logical for Jesus to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Alright, I guess. Natsuki or Yuri?
Yuri!
I'll go with something.
Whoa! You almost made me choke on my water.
Sorry.
Will probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki. I can already tell you say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So yeah, be helping Yuri then, Jesus? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may be the right word. I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Jesus? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turns out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Ah. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this.
There's so much sexual tension here.
Right?
I just want to touch on my Jesus goodies.
Mm-hmm.
And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've had. So they really go well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm so sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are always taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. I begin to understand. Yuri is trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah. Hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Let's see. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Boop. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Yeah, is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Alright. I have no parents. I am the only one in my house. My parents don't exist. I am the main character.
Classic Japanime.
Plot. In that case, I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like I should matter anyway, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you. Don't underestimate yourself, Jesus. I think they'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you?
She doesn't forget that she's our third choice.
Yeah.
Out of 4.
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any reason you might have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason that's most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do after 2 other choices failed. But Yuri thinks to herself extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want to help? You wanted me to point out you're overthinking it, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you what I want to do. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if I took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says, and relaxes her expression. I'm looking forward to this Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way to the door and Yuri follows.
Is today Friday?
I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have been preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel so nervous that Sayori would find out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said about this club, I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. We must have picked a lot of Sayori-like options. It's already Sunday? I've been getting increasingly anxious about it.
The time skip.
Yeah. Oh, let's save for the time skip. But it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She is extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play it so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me, so I head up to her room when I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Jesus. Look at the cow in the background.
Oh, it's so cute.
And the bird. The bird's cute. But look, her computer chair sucks.
Am I losing my goddamn mind, or did that bird just blink?
I actually don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at this.
I'm losing my goddamn mind. It's not blinking.
Sorry, forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come all the way over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it always been. No, it looks way neater than my own fucking room. Excuse my language, jeez. But I would love to have this in my room. Look at a big cow. This is so beautiful. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Eehee. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Sorry, I already left by the time we decided last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet or anything. Ah, so that's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After all, you left on Friday. And something's wrong. You can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Jesus. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come over here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Eehee. Sorry.
Jesus.
Eehee. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Why are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empathetic smile. You really
No.
put me in a trap, Jesus. Trap.
She's
But-
a trap.
Oh, she's not a trap. She's a bear trap.
Oh my god.
Damn, dude.
You're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Ehehe. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Jesus? I guess I haven't had a choice this time. Thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that?
Damn. What?
Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. Reason why? What reason is there to do when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in carrying a waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anybody worrying about me. Whoa, this got deep. I'm in shock. Can't
Damn.
even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept it from me this entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Oh no, don't say that to her if she has
What?
depression. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you.
That's what she doesn't want, dude. Are you even listening?
Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make it every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Jesus. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have to waste the effort caring about me instead of doing the important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like I'm a bat being swung against my head. Aha. That's why I wanted so badly to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer to everyone else in the club, it feels like a spear going through my head. So that's why I decided the world wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Aha. You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Jesus. There's nothing. Nothing at all.
God
one
damn it, just
thing-
tell him that you like him.
The one thing that could have helped is okay, the only thing that could have helped is if everything going on like it was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you came here and made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. I just keep thinking how much I want this giant cow plushie in the background.
You're
Cows
oh,
are cute.
you're the worst, Stormy.
That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, once again, I grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah, Jesus. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Jesus. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Jesus. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing this the right thing. But all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand my feelings, Jesus. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. And as she does, I let go of her as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like to spend for me to spend it with you. That's what I want. I promise. I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it'd be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori in Exeter House. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much about it. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Why are you waiting all this? Is that the same house?
They live in the same neighborhood.
That's the same house.
I guess all the houses look the same.
Huh. Were you waiting all this time? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous and nobody was answering the doorbell. You could always have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on the way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of it for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Ooh. Let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked for you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Ooh.
Damn,
How
that sped up
neat
quickly.
Yeah. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Aha. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were in here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have been glad to help you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch your wrist, which makes the process of opening my drawer. So I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on
Wonder what he
her
had
lap.
in that drawer.
Porn.
Yeah.
Or underwear. As if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, we should get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. God fucking damn it. I already having trouble. I'm messing up all my words now besides cuss words. You know. Mood lighting and aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow.
How can he help with those? Alright, Jesus, let's make some aromatherapy.
Oh, God. Let's go to Bath and Body Works. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop just out of curiosity. For cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy for you to forget you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess is the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's just something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Dildos. Yeah, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, just had a bag full of them.
Like,
She
what?
gives me like a BDSM vibe.
Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder. Oh my god! object. Did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. Oh, God. And I think that would be amazing, don't you? That'd be really neat. What's that one thing, though? Oh, this? Okay. Whew. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? This is one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils and herbs you choose, you can change the mood itself. You can also feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Harry takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, the thin ray of vapor begins to spout from the small hole on top. That smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? That's jasmine essential oil. It smells sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions, helps you feel flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Ooh, baby. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion more than anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. God damn it. Then she reaches into her bag and pulls out the spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? She got those spools of ribbon at Joann's.
She's gonna tie
Joann
them up.
Fabric and Crafts. I don't know what our company's motto is. Find her special place. That's what it's called.
Oh.
Find her happy place. I don't know what it is. Something along those lines. Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a word on each paper, and we'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What would those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang from the doorway of the classroom. And we could fasten the paper on the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would be a way to catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good with this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it me, or is she more relaxed with just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
It's
Here's
the drugs from
marker
the cylinder.
Yes, from the cylinder. You could write any characters you want. I'll help you once you finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Carefully draw different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage the bad writing. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves.
She's a witch!
She's a witch! A witch! The blade
Yeah.
itself gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of the craftsmanship or the feeling of danger, maybe. So, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Aha. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. I think it's funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. She's like a CSGO player trying to get the knives out of the loot boxes. Is that it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. I'll hold your knife.
Damn, dude.
I'll throw my hand on a blade for you. Carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands, it feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? The internet. Curious of its sharpness. Is that legal? Might be legal. I don't
What?
think it's very legal.
Buying a knife?
Buying a knife.
You can buy knives.
Well,
Tons of knives.
on the internet, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I need a knife for my kitchen. Buy a
Well,
knife.
yeah. Sorry,
It's a pocket knife. It's not like a butcher knife. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a bit different. Although you probably can buy that online.
I failed the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Jesus! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the
She's
wound a
gonna
closer
put it
look.
in her mouth.
I bet she is.
Yeah, yep. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash off now. Without warning, Yuri puts her finger
Yeah.
and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Ooh, baby. I startled, I instantly pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head and her face wearing up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could you do something like that? I'm sorry. Jesus. Oh, sure, it was a little weird, but
Oh no.
by surprise. But I guess it was. She trying to help
Oh
me.
Jesus, you sweet summer child.
Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand.
Why does he do that? I don't
Jesus.
know.
Did you really
Oh my
just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Jesus. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri called me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep the bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, I already stopped bleeding. See? That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted, and we each resume our respective activities. I watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it was nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper ribbons, we lay them all on their side. It looks better than I expected it would be. Very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. This is something I saw online, really. Are we ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. So I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water. We put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in 1 minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, they'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate and to catch any paint that drips and bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri is quickly unrolling her sleeve and putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. It's a lot. Is it hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, we'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects from back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. Oh, it's been a while, I'll save. Not at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it's kind of fun. But I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just feel like we can spend time with each other. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk too much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even Yuri and I are quite different. I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you could understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya!
Yeah.
So sorry. Yuri reels back and quickly lifts my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. No, it's not your fault. Your face. Your droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. I'm sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rushed out and fetched a small towel and dampened it with hot water. I returned to my room and kneeled back down in front of her. Ooh.
What?
Oh, damn, dude.
Here.
She's an alien.
Her hand's on this. Look at her. That's our hand.
It's our hand?
Yeah, that's our hand.
Our hand, yeah.
That's my hand.
Yeah.
I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a hot towel. Something wrong? It's hot. Yeah, it's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry.
Not a cuticle in sight.
I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. Keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Such an intense expression that I recognize from she reads her books. So much that she lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slighted partly lips. Ooh. What's happening? Is the aroma of jasmine oil giving me a dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than I was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. Her movements seem clumsier as she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue to follow Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking. But I think that came out better than expected. Why?
I feel like she's got, real problem. And now I'm starting to think everyone does.
Everyone has something to them.
That's true.
I'm really happy with the results. We'll probably learn more about their story.
Well, I'm heading to bed soon, so I
them.
want to get to a point where we can...
Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but it won't take a while. Well, perhaps it'd be easy to leave it here and have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. I was wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit. No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. There's a little concern about time. And I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have an extra time to finish the work. Well, What's that noise? Puppy, you stay away from that stuff, okay? You stay away from that stuff. Yuri thinks to herself, I think it'd be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. I'm sorry for being a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, you shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all of her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It's not like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that this will be the last time it can happen. You're right. Once Yuri packs up, I walked to the house to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful, Jesus. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, God. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get the chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls up back. Sayuri? Eh? Hi, Jesus. Sayuri. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Jesus. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. Well, we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow. So that's fine, right? Of course. Sayuri beams. Yeah, so see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Oh, is that you? Is it little baby? Little baby girl. Good night, little child. Sorry, saying good night to my pupper. Okay, Sayuri waves goodbye. Sayuri, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Aha, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you're having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. That you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. I unmute. That's all that matters to me. Start to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Jesus? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better if I could just disappear. Sayuri, don't say that. It's true, Jesus. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have wasted your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica's right. I should just... Monica? Monica's right about what? Sayuri, what you said before isn't true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's just something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel pain anymore. But... Sayuri looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Jesus. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Jesus. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down at Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said that I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you.
She's going to give her Jesus.
Sayuri, I love you. You'll always be my dearest friend.
Top one.
Lumpy, what do you say?
A little bit of this has been spoiled for me, so I don't want to answer. What do you think, Theo?
I go with I love you.
Okay.
I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized this sooner, but spending time with everyone else at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue this every day. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Jesus. Look, that's me. Jesus.
Oh my god, it's Jesus.
He's such a Kirito over here. Goddamn.
Suddenly,
Right.
Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. Jesus. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayuri. He looks so... just the hair and stuff is so generic.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so generic. It's like every main character.
I hold Sayuri in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let me go again. I love you, Jesus. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayuri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayuri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Jesus. It's okay, Sayuri. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters to me right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayuri and I slowly released each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? So what are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as they always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go whatever place suits you best. Hey, Jesus. Sarah gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying this making you feel sad, Sayuri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. I know you know what's best for me. Yeah. I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain about what comes to Sayuri. I know I love her and she loves me, but I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things get back to the way they were. Is that what Sayuri meant by not wanting to change anything? I don't know. But I know that I will give everything I got. Sayuri is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Woo! It's the day of the festival!
Alright.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to bed in like 10 minutes, so.
Oh no. All this. I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri, but Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house and wake up, but I decide that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should nearly be complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding not to forget anything, so I reassure her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way in Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will go great too.
Jesus.
Jesus! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
Jesus,
That's
you're the first
funny.
one here.
I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing booklets at each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared for that has all of the poems we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like to be submitted. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. She overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she would try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly I remember what Sayuri told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awkward knowing that it's nearly not simple enough for her. I only said because that's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You know, you should take a little responsibility for her, Jesus. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? Gossip goes around fast. I didn't really plan to bring it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you know?
She's evil, I bet.
Do you wanted to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages, each membered poem neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. This one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Ah! What is this? Theo, are you watching the screen now? You should. What is this? This is getting emotional, so we need to pay attention. Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Jesus? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri's written. But more than that. I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayuri, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? Yeah, safe. In case we have to make an important decision. I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal, at least for me to wait for... music has stopped now, and it's kind of just quiet. It's not a big deal, at least wait for her, help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking to her school makes her feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they've always been. That's why she needs. That's what I wanted to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking up in her own house. That really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on her door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't that kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayuri?
Oh my god.
What? What?
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
An exception has occurred. File GameScript carried line. See traceback text for details.
What's she hanging from? Didn't look like she had any ceiling fixtures.
Shh. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up to a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is to others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I had spent more time with her, walked her to school, remained friends with her like it's always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw Literature Club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Somebody I grew up with. She's gone forever. Nothing I could do to bring her back. This isn't a game where you can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never.
Shit, dude.
And
The fuck?
We made a bad choice.
On the game's over? Alright. So Sayori's dead.
Where is it? Hold on.
On that note, good night, Dylan.
Well, I'm waiting until, like, once we stop.
The game's done. We died. The game over, man.
What the hell?
This is in the game files. Hold on, what is the one? Traceback. Open with... I'm sorry, an uncut exception occurred while running the game code. Jumpstart exception. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on one sec, I can probably fix this. I think... Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this difficult.
Damn, dude.
Scroll to the right. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, Jesus.
Alright, but I think we call it for...
Load game. File error. Character/Sayori.chr. The file is missing or corrupt. This file is corrupt. Starting a new game.
So we can't even go back.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, and she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Yes, she's in China. You should know that kind of friend you never see making yourself today, but it kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just saw in front of the cross-looking lake catch up to me.
It's all Monica.
It's ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school with each other. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content with just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. Oh my fucking god. There's nothing in there. After I pack up my things, hold on. She's not in there.
Dang, that's kind of weird.
Well, this is well, we didn't read her file. Hold on. Open with.
I don't think it...
I'm sad.
No, thank you. We'll look at them later.
Yeah, because I want to get to a point where we can stop for the
Gloves.
night.
They aren't really interested in me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. Okay. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Jesus? Ooh! Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has been. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels like a little... What'd you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in debate club, right?
Oh my god, get her out of here.
I actually quit debate club. You really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics in the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something that I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Oh, I'm actually starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. 3 of you, eh? It's really hard to find new members about something that sounds really boring. Well, I can see that, but it's not really boring, you know? Literature club can be anything regarding reading, writing poetry. I mean, one of the members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. But besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Jesus. Any chance you're looking for a club to join?
She say she.
I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I want to ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club and make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse somebody like Monica? I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Jesus, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'm looking for materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica in her irresistible smile. I timidly followed Monica across the school upstairs in a section of school I rarely visit, generally being used for third-year classes and activities. Monica is full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh, stop that. I'm back. I brought a guest with me. Ah, God. I guess. Seriously, you brought a boy? You guys aren't reacting to this. They're freaking out.
Yeah, I can see it.
A way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to Club Jesus. All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, a girl with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this Natsuki is energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri appears to be more compatible than Chibit. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it's nice to smile. It's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Jesus in the classroom and he decided to come and check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. I didn't tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new. Well, I was going to. Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into him. In that case, you should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Jesus? I have a few desks arranged, but do we want to stop here? Stop here. We'll stop there for now.
It's a me. What am I doing here?
You're always there.
I know.
You're...
Eek.
Yeah. Alright, well, I am heading off for the night, guys. Have a good night.
Good night,
Good
my
luck and don't
friend.
die. And
Let's
I may or
move
may
back
not
to the
work
main
tomorrow.
Discord. Well, wasn't that fun?